I'm going to, yeah. So till now we have studied how can we call component in Aura application and how can we preview it. Then how can we add the Aura component on any page, like on home page. Okay. So if I'll open the page, yeah, component. So I'm getting hello world from second page, but I'm not satisfied with the UI. Okay. Which type of UI I want? I want UI like that. Okay, I want good UI. So how we will get this type of UI? We will get with the help of with the help of lightning card. Okay, so if you want body, if you want body, header and footer. If you want header, body, footer. So in Visual Force page, which tag you used? Okay, you which tag you were used in Visual Force page if you want header, body, footer. Apex page block. With the help of page block means we can create the block header footer we will get in or a lightning component. Which tag we have? Lightning card. Okay, we have lightning card. If you want body, footer, header, footer, body. Okay, and you want to block inside the block text will come. So that time you will use lightning card. Okay, when you will use lightning card, you will get white UI. Means you will get one block, and in that block you will get white color of white color you will get, yeah, this block. Okay, so I'm going to use the lightning card and we will check how the code is work, how UI will look. So lightning colon card, open tag. When I'll write the open tag, so it will automatically close. Okay, so inside the lightning card I have written some code. Then we will check how it is looking. Here I have also written some code. ठीक है, दोनों में I have added lightning card. Now I'm going to preview it. Go to the component, refresh the page, refresh it 2 times. Yeah, so after refreshing the page, what I'm getting? Hello world from second page. Hello world from second page inside the white UI. And here it's the preview one. So it's already white, so we will not get. ठीक है, hello world from second page we are getting. So it's the benefit of the lightning card. Okay, next question is that is there any other tag also in Salesforce which are like a lightning card? Okay, is there any other tag also in Aura component like lightning card? The answer is yes. Okay, we have many tag like a lightning card. Okay, so where we will get the code? Where we will get Aura lightning code, the Aura lightning tag. So we have one library. In library, we will get all Aura component code and LWC code. Okay, Salesforce component library. We have Salesforce component library. In Salesforce component library, we will get all code. ठीक है, all tag we will get. What we'll write in Google? Salesforce component library. So open it. Open the Salesforce component library. Okay. So here you can see we have 277 component, 277 tag which we can use. Okay. So any type of UI you can create, which you are able to see here. Okay, this type of icon you can create. Button. Okay. So I have open library. Here you will get LWC component. Okay. If you will write something in quick find, so it will search from LWC component, and below LWC component, you will get Aura components. Okay. LWC component and Aura component. So whenever you will search anything, it will search from LWC from Aura component. So till now, what we are doing, we are studying Aura component. We are studying Aura component. So we have to take the code. We have to take the code from Aura component. Okay. Don't take the code of LWC. Don't paste it. You will get error message. Take the code of Aura component. Here you will get Aura component. Below the Aura component, you will get the code. Okay. So what I'm doing, I'm going to search lightning card. Simple, you can write card. So when I'll write card, first it is searching from LWC Lightning Web Component. Okay, if I'll click on this card, so I'll get the LWC code. I don't want LWC code. I want Aura component code. So here I'm getting Aura component Lightning card. So click on the card. Okay, so here what I'm getting? I'm getting card. I'm getting the code of the Lightning card with example. If you will write this code, you will get this type of UI. If you want to create this type of UI, you can take this code, copy it, paste it, create this type of UI. It's the basic card. Below basic card, we have narrow card. If you want to create card like that, it's the code, take it, use it. It's the custom card. If you want to create the UI like that, it's our code. Tag 1, tag 2, tag 3, these are the lightning pads which you can use. Okay. So we have code in Aura Lightning component and LWC to learn it. To learn the tag, you have to learn the code of Aura component LWC. You can use library. So I'm going to take the code and paste it here. So lightning card. So footer, card footer. What attribute we have added? Footer. Okay. Whatever you will write here, it will display in a footer. Title hello. Okay, it's the title means header. Okay. Then we have paragraph tag. Here I'm removing the class. I have used paragraph tag. In paragraph tag, hello world from second page. ठीक है, और सेट अभी हमें समझ आ गई. I'm going to remove it. Lightning card. In lightning card, add footer means footer, title means header. I'm going to refresh the page, refresh it 2 times. If you will not get the output 1 time. Okay, I have refreshed it 2 times. So hello. What is it? It's the header. Title is equal to hello, it's coming. What is the body? Hello world from second page, it's coming. What was the footer? Cropia at training.com. Footer is coming here. हमने क्या किया कि लाइटनिंग कार्ड से हमें हेडर मिलता है, बॉडी मिलती है, फुटर इट्स कमिंग हियर. ठीक है. इफ यू वांट टू ऐड द बटन, if you want to add the button as a header on right side, okay, as a header, if you want to add the button, so what you can use aura set. Okay, you can use aura set if you want to add the button as a header. Attribute is equal to action, you can write, so button will display on right side. You can also write attribute is equal to footer if you want to add something in footer except text you want to write. ठीक है. विजुअल फोर्स पेज में हमने एपेक्स सेट पढ़ा था. एपेक्स फैसेट, एपेक्स फैसेट की हेल्प से हम हेडर फुटर ऐड कर रहे थे, कोई बटन ऐड करना हो बटन. ठीक है. सो इट्स लाइक ए एपेक्स फैसेट. ऑरा सेट एपेक्स फैसेट की तरह ही है. ओके, सो हियर यू कैन सी आई एम गेटिंग न्यू बटन एज ए हेडर ऑन राइट साइड. ठीक है. So you want to create the UI like that, use lightning card. In lightning card, if you want to add header, title is equal to any name, footer is equal to, then body. In foot, as a header, you want to add any button, use aura set. Attributes should be actions. Always it should be action. Then you can create multiple button. Lightning colon button. Table name, second button. Okay, refresh it. Refresh it 2 times, you will get the output. Second button. ठीक है. So it's clear for everyone? Is it clear for everyone? Do you have any doubt till here?
No doubts.
सभी को क्लियर है यहाँ तक का कोड?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So what I am doing, I have told you MBC of Aura component code will come like that. So in Aura component, where we store the data in attribute. ठीक है, डेटा जो आएगा एट्रीब्यूट में आएगा. ओके, नाउ वी विल डन हाउ कैन वी क्रिएट द एट्रीब्यूट. ठीक है. लेट्स सपोज वी हैव टू डिस्प्ले स्टूडेंट इंफॉर्मेशन. ओके, we have display student information. So how we will do it? So in paragraph tag, we have to display name, age, email, phone number. We have to display student name, age, phone, email. Okay, we are tag to coming in next line. Name, any name you can write. Francis any. Age, you can write anything. Email ID. And phone number. Okay, these information I want to display. So these are the hard code value. ठीक है, hard code data है ये तो same UI will मतलब same data will display here. जो भी मैंने मैसेज लिखा है वो तो इट्स अ मैसेज, सेम मैसेज विल कम हियर. ठीक है, बट डेटा विल कम फ्रॉम डेटाबेस. सो if data is coming from database and we are storing the data in the attribute, how we will store the data in attribute and how we will display it, we will learn it now. ठीक है, तो that time we will create attribute. So that time we will create attribute. So I'm going to create the attribute. Aura attribute. How we create the attribute? With the help of aura attribute. Okay. ठीक है. When you will create the aura attribute, so what is the post? Aura attribute is the tag. So what is the possible, you can say what type of attribute we can write inside the aura attribute tag. Okay, so we can write name, we have name attribute, we have type attribute. Okay, we have axis attribute, we have default attribute, and we have description. So whenever you will create the attribute, so we have 5 attribute in the or attribute tab, which you can write name, type, axis, default, description. Okay, what you will write in name? Attribute name. ठीक है, attribute name you will write here. I'm writing student name. Okay, yeah, employee name, student name, employee name, customer name. Whatever you want to write, you can write it. Any attribute name. ठीक है, attribute हमने create कर दिया. Now, किस तरह का data store करना चाहते हो? Which type of data you want to store in this attribute? So I want to store string type of data. Okay, if you want to store string, string, integer, integer, like that you can write. Okay, which type of access you want to give? Public. Okay, public, private, global, this type of access you can give. Default, what should be the default value? Koran Suseni. Description you can write why you are creating this attribute. To store name information. To store name information, we are using the employee name attribute. ठीक है. Now what I'm doing, I'm removing the name. कि नेम ऐसे नहीं आ रहा है, एट्रीब्यूट की हेल्प से आ रहा है. ठीक है. ठीक है, सो नाउ वॉट एवर द वैल्यू इन एम्प्लॉय नेम एट्रीब्यूट आई वांट टू डिस्प्ले. सो हाउ कैन वी डिस्प्ले इट? वी यूज एक्सप्रेशन. एक्सप्रेशन एट्रीब्यूट नेम. एक्सप्रेशन एट्रीब्यूट नेम. ओके, in Visual Force Space we use expression at variable name. Okay, but in Aura Lightning we use v dot attribute name. Expression v dot attribute name. Now I'm going to preview it and checking which type, which data I'm getting. So going to refresh the page 2 times. Name Goranzo Sani is coming. Whatever value I've written in the attribute, it's coming here. Name Goranzo Sani. ठीक है, हमेशा हम एट्रीब्यूट क्रिएट करेंगे और कंपोनेंट में एट्रीब्यूट से वैल्यू आएगी. वॉट एवर द वैल्यू इज कमिंग इन और अ कंपोनेंट इट विल डिस्प्ले. अभी तो क्या हम डिफॉल्ट वैल्यू लिख रहे हैं. लेटर वी विल गेट द वैल्यू फ्रॉम जेएस कंट्रोलर या फ्रॉम डेटाबेस. ठीक है, डायनेमिक वैल्यू वी विल गेट. सो वेन एवर यू हैव टू डिस्प्ले द डेटा यू विल यूज p डॉट एम्प्लॉय नेम. ठीक है. सो आई एम गोइंग टू टीच यू अबाउट और attribute, what is it and what is p in detail. Okay. So aura attribute is like a variable. In Apex class, if you have created variable, so it is similar to the variable. Okay. What is aura attribute? Aura attribute, it is similar to the variable in which we can store the data. In aura attribute, we store the information. Okay. In aura attribute, we store the information and we send to the UI and to controller. Okay. If you want to send the data from Aura component to JS controller, store the value in attribute, then you can easily send it. ठीक है, JS controller को भी जो भी डेटा भेजना है attribute में store करो, then send it. If you want to display the UI to the client, so that time store the data in attribute, then display it to the client. ठीक है. It is similar to the variable. Okay, it is similar to the variable which are in Apex class. Okay, how we declare the variable in Apex class? If we have to declare the variable in Apex class, how we will declare it? Like public string my name is equal to Goranzo Sani. Okay, so it's a way which we follow in Apex class to declare the variable. Okay, so what we will do in, you can say Aura component, we will create the attribute public access. Aura attribute, what is public? Access is equal to public, तो हमने public लिख दिया. String, which type of attribute you want to create? String type. Okay, attribute name, my name. is equal to, there is no is equal to. Quran Susani. What is the default value? Quran Susani. Quran Susani is the default value. We have one extra attribute, that is description, to write why we are creating this attribute. Okay, why we are creating this attribute, that logic you can. So it is similar to the variable name, variable name, axis, axis specifier, type, which type of variable attribute you are creating, string type, integer type, list type. You have to write it. Default value, if you want to write default value, you can write. If value is coming from JS file, there is no right, there is no need to write the default value. ठीक है? So it's a way. Okay, next is, what is the mandatory attribute in attribute tag? 5 तो attribute होते हैं attribute tag में. What are the mandatory attribute tag? So there are only two which are mandatory, name and type. Okay, optional tag attribute, optional attribute in attribute tag are 3. Axis, it's up to you. If you want to write, you can write it. If you don't want to write, don't need to write it. Default, if you want to write, you can write, else skip it. Next is description. These are the optional tag which you can skip it. Okay, always I will write two tag, two attribute tag. Sorry, two attribute I'll use in attribute tag, name and type. It's the attribute name, it's type of information I'll store, name type. Okay, these are the optional which I will not use. ठीक है, तो एट्रीब्यूट सभी को क्लियर है क्या होता है? एट्रीब्यूट सभी को क्लियर है क्या होता है? क्या सिंटैक्स क्या है उसका?
We save data in Aura
Am I audible
component
or
in
not?
Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
I was saying to store data in Aura component we use attribute, not
Yeah.
variable.
Yes, मैम. समझ में आ गया ना मैम, कैसे हम डिक्लेयर करते हैं? उसी की तरह ही है जैसे हमने अपेक्स क्लास में वेरिएबल क्रिएट करते हैं.
Yes, sir.
गुड. ओके, नेक्स्ट थिंग विच आई हैव रिटन, दैट इज बी, एक्सप्रेशन बी. ठीक है, इन विजुअल फोर्स पेज विदाउट बी वी राइट, वी कॉल द डेटा of the variable. If you want to display the data of any variable in Visual Force page, write expression variable name, expression variable name in Visual Force page to display the data. If you want to display the data of attribute in Aura component, so we use v dot attribute name. What is v here? So v is value provider. Okay, v is value provider. If you want to display the data of attribute to the client, so that time you will use value provider. You will use v value provider. Okay, if you want to display the data of attribute to the client, so that time you will use v value provider. Okay, so why we use it? To view the information. To view the information of the attribute, we use value provider. Okay, whatever you want to say, you can say. To view the information of attribute, we use value provider. V for view. Example, v dot my name. V dot my mail. Okay, so I'm going to create some attribute. Then, okay, we will display the information. So I'm going to write all type of attribute which we can use in Aura component. Like we studied all data types. Okay, so now we will learn all attribute which we can use in Aura Lightning component. Okay, string type of attribute I have created. Now I'm going to create integer type Aura attribute. Okay, which if I'll try to save, I'll get error message. Attribute name is required. It's mandatory to write the name attribute. हमने attribute name लिख दिया. ठीक है. Now I'm writing employee age. Which type of data we have to display? Integer type. Okay, write the integer. Then if you want to display default value, write default value. I want to display default value. ठीक है. नेम डिस्प्ले हो गया. एज ईमेल के लिए again create one attribute. Employee email. Type is string. Default value, close it. So Aura component, it's the case sensitive. Okay, JavaScript and Aura component, it's the case sensitive. If you will not write, if you will not follow naming convention, yeah, you will not write in a good way. So we'll get the error message. Okay. So whatever the attribute name you are writing, trying to copy it, then paste it. It's a good way. P dot paste it. If email, paste it. I'm entering phone number. To store phone number, we can use integer. Yeah, string type of, you can say attribute. Anything we can write. Okay, so in attribute, I have given this space. That's why I was getting the error message. Now I'm going to v dot attribute name, employee phone. Now I'm going to preview it.
So type of phone is string, I think you mentioned string.
अगर आपको string type का attribute create करना है string, we want to create is, sorry, integer type, write integer. फोन नंबर हमने, हमें तो पता है ना वही होता है, स्ट्रिंग यूज करते हैं हम. नेम कोरांसु एज 20, email koransu@rover.com, phone number is coming. Okay, so if you want to create long type of information, you can create long type of okay, long type of you can say attribute you want to create, you can easily create. So type is equal to long, you have to write. Okay, so long type of attribute you can create. If you want to create decimal type, you can also create decimal. Okay, so it's a way to declare the attribute.